But I feel like we needed to hear a little bit more about the personal part, right? About the thing that is the thing that you do off stage, right? The things that you do when you're not working, like when you're not plotting or drafting or acting or rehearsing or whatever, right?
In this world of like, what is work-life balance and how do you put the thing down and what is theater doesn't operate in an 8-hour work day 5 days a week, Monday through
Sure.
Friday. It is not quite as simple as close his laptop, it's Friday, right? Love that meme. I'm usually seeing it on my way to rehearsal.
Right, 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 right.
uh and so it's not saying that like you have to work all of the time, but it is saying find the space in between, right? Where there are spaces where it is work, and there are spaces where the work is still play. Because I think certainly for me, and I think for a lot of folks, like we got into this because it is play, right? We are creating, we are making art, we are, even at the most poignant, it still has its levity. Even at its most comedic, it still has its purpose, right?
Who you are lives in those kind of like interstitial spaces, right? Like I think that I love asking people what they do in their dark days, right? And for those of you who don't know it, like dark day is kind of like a contractually day where you're not required to be on stage or on set or whatever. It's just a day that you get off. So I love the idea of asking people when you don't have to theater, what do you do, right? When you don't have to be the designer, the actor, the musician, what do you fill your time with, right? And I think it's fair for some people to say, well, I just go watch a show. That's fine.